starter for this offense, the fullback, is Kirk. And last year's number 6 overall pick, and that, of course, Ashton Jeanty. It's the opening handoff. It's a few yards downfield into the pile. And, of course, the other issue, quarterback's such a big storyline. But you don't want to run the football this year. Their offensive line play, Kirk, and they went out and got Tyler Linderbaum at center.
Yeah, that was the prize possession of this offseason for the Raiders. Everybody said, what did they get Tyler Linderbaum? When he come to Las Vegas, well, not only did he come, he's the highest paid center in the National Football League. And what a weapon for a young quarterback, whether it's Fernando Mendoza or even a veteran such as Kirk Cousins.
So Burford, the former 49ers, been settled in at that left guard spot as well. All on the offensive line, really been on the right side, right guard. Cousins, first passes are rare, it's deflected. And it's incomplete. Jordan Burch got his hands up. L.J. Collier knocked it down. And so a 3rd and 7 here on the opening drive of preseason.
Because I know there's a lot of focus on the quarterback position, but I think you got to forget about the quarterback position for just a second. If the Raiders don't get better play from their offensive line, it's not going to matter who's playing quarterback. The Raiders' offensive line was the worst in the league last season. Dead last in rushing. They gave up 64 sacks the most. You got to be able to run the football and win, and that really sets the tone for your entire football team.
Pesh put out there in the slot, the trade tackle on the left side. His second year, the second round pick last year, on 3rd down. Cardinals with a blitz. Cousins to Pesh.
That's what excites me about Jack Pesh. Everyone's saying, when is Jack Pesh going to pop? When is he going to pop? He pops on third down. He's a combat catcher. You got guys drift all over you and then watch the hands catch him. He brings that football all the way in. That's when Jack Pesh is at his best. It's those types of routes draped by defenders.
Last year, he once had more than 2 catches. Certainly like him in the slot here in year number 2. Fresh set of downs and play action. Cousins, Michael Mayer, across midfield, and they pick up 7 yards into Cardinal territory. Tegan Collins tracked him down.
You think about Kirk Cousins, and as I'm telling you, he's got some mobility to get out on the edge of a defense. I think the play-action game is going to be a big part of what the Raiders do in 2026.
The 2 tight ends, Brock Bowers in year number 3, got hurt week 1 last year. Never really healthy all season long. They had Michael Ayers now in year number 4, and they like both those guys. JT trying to keep the legs going. About a yard shy of the marker. Wilson, the linebacker for the Cardinals in year 8 out of Alabama. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
I got a lot of respect for what Ashton Jeanty did last year, guys. I give him a ton of credit. It wasn't easy running behind that offensive line. He had 975 rushing yards. He averaged 3.7 per rush. But there was too many negative runs a season ago. That's why he went out and got Tyler Linderbaum, a big physical center that can move people at the point of attack.
Tight ends in the game for Cousins. It's another run behind.
You see the double teams, you see the run right down the middle. And listen, Ashton Jeanty, guys, can be a physical downhill runner for a back his size. I just love how he finishes.
The conversation around the league for so many years, the last time you don't draft a running back high. Raiders took him, and then we're going to see Jeremiah Love tonight as well. Didn't play last week, but on the other side, Cardinals took him number 3 overall this year. Set it downs, 37-year-old Cousins finds tackle.
You're seeing 13, you're seeing 22 with 2 backs, 2 tight ends, and then you still have Trey Tucker. So you got the one-on-one on the outside with the linebacker. That's pretty easy pitch and catch.
I think that's a staple of Clint Kubiak's philosophy offensively. He's going to change it up on you, give you different looks, personnel groupings, formations, motions. Make this defense adjust on the fly.
First looking like Washington, 4th round pick out of Arkansas in the backfield. His first carry behind the fullback. He picks up a couple of yards down to the 18-yard line in the poly. You got Ashton Jeanty, short, thick running back. Mike Washington, different story. 6'1", he's over 220 pounds. 4th round pick, with a massive year last year with the Razorbacks.
I love watching He's showing him square. It's good night, Irene. I mean, he is a guy who he doesn't show you where he's going because he keeps his shoulder so square to the line of scrimmage that it forces linebackers to have to figure out which holes he's going to go to. He's able to sidestep in five daylight.
And play the drive. 4.5 minutes into this opening quarter for Kirk Cousins. Tucker comes back to the football. Denzel Kirk in his second year out of Iowa State. Young corners here in Arizona that like them in the outside. They're on third down to about 3 for Raiders.
So you see the anticipation from the veteran Kirk Cousins. He gets the ball out really quick even before Tucker's out the break. About Kirk Cousins, he's got a very high football IQ. He's played a lot of football the last 14 seasons. He has 67 career starts under his belt.
Minnesota was having a massive year in 23 before he tore his Achilles. Signed with Atlanta. They drafted Michael Penix. Last year they go 5-3 as a starter. On third down. And a 6-0 lead here for the Arizona Cardinals.
Well, the tight end position is a position of strength, and the usage is going to be critical because you have some great players. Brock Bowers, Michael Mayer. You go in and attack the middle of the field with size and speed. The matchup problems are a real issue for linebackers and safeties in those two tight ends.
The kicker for the Raiders been a battle in camp. Gabe. Matthews battling out. Gabe